Hello, Paul Allen and Pete Bercich at KFAN.com to talk about the preseason games. We have 4 preseason games. We debut at San Francisco, then Buffalo and San Diego come to Mall of America Field, and the Houston Texans close the preseason before we debut September 9th against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, those 2 home games, the Buffalo Bills and the San Diego Chargers. The Bills game is Friday, August 17th. The Chargers game is Friday, August 24th. If you want tickets to those games, single game tickets are available for those games and all of the regular season games at Vikings.com. Let's focus on a couple of teams, Pete. First of all, the San Francisco 49ers. What are you looking for from the Vikings in terms of starting a preseason?
Well, you're looking at, number one, what's Randy Moss going to be when he comes back? I mean, is he still going to be a force like he was a few years ago, or is it going to be the Randy Moss of a year ago or 2 years ago? So for the Vikings defensively, they're going to have to find a way to – who are they going to put on him? Obviously, Chris Cook, that's going to be a nice matchup. You're also going to see a Viking offense go against one of the premier defenses in the league. So Christian Ponder is going to get a tough one right out of the gate. We'll be able to measure his progress the first few weeks of camp very early. It's going to be a rowdy crowd. They have big expectations out there in San Francisco, so it's not going to be the same park that we've seen the last few years.
Now with the Buffalo Bills, former Viking Tyler Thigpen plays for that team. They also have Mario Williams. A couple of good reasons to come to that game, August 17th. Chargers' third preseason game. Generally, the third preseason game, the starters for the Chargers, like Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates, and Ryan Matthews, they'll play into the second half. Likewise for Christian Ponder, Jerome Simpson, Kyle Rudolph, Jared Allen, and the rest of the Vikings.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest test, and it's a game, Paul. I remember September 11th of last year. I think we left one on the table there. I think that's a game that we could have gotten out of with a win. And I think with San Diego, their challenge is going to be all the free agents and the new faces that they have in town. Are they going to be a team that's together, molded together, and ready to go by that time? But for an offensive line, that's going to be a big test. They're going to have a couple in a row. Buffalo will be a big test for that offensive line, and so will San Diego.
And then we close the preseason with one of the better teams in the NFL, the Houston Texans from the AFC South. So once again, if you would like to see the Vikings and the Buffalo Bills August 17th or the Vikings and the San Diego Chargers August 24th, both Fridays, single game tickets are available at Vikings.com.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name.